Hello and welcome to the Pause Menu. My name is Danny. This mohawk is brought to you by Hat Hair and is a complete accident. But I wanted to keep it because I thought it was cool. Today's January 23rd, 3 days away from the Mass Effect 2 release. And today we have a packed show. You know, I've been working out lately, trying to get into better shape, be healthy, and I've been a wrestler for so many years. I started in elementary school, and I went to high school, and I missed a few years here and there, but that was about it. You know, what better way to get back into it than to MMA train? And that's what I've been doing for the past while, and I'm getting into it. Just trying to get healthy. Not trying to do anything. Not trying to bust heads. But that's a little news to me. Now, seeing how Tony Hawk Raw was a complete shit game, just an utter mess, Robomoto and Tony Hawk are actually talking about the next project that they're going to have in the franchise. It's not going to have a motion-controlled board. It's not going to be anything like the last one. It's going to be back to its roots, just like the original game. Now, there's rumors around the internet that Majora's Mask might get a sequel. Now, Zelda fans will be highly enthused about this news, but it's just a rumor. There's nothing that has actually been corroborated by anybody, and it's just been off of a forum, so we don't know if it's true or not. Now, if you have a PC and you're a gamer, obviously you have thousands of dollars thrown away into your computer. Now, if you like Bioshock 2 and Alien vs. Predator, you're definitely going to be picking those games up. And you're wondering what the system requirements are. In the sidebar are the system requirements for Bioshock 2 and Alien vs. Predator. Now, if you're a fan of Resident Evil, you definitely know who Exa Legione is. Now, she's the new playable character in Resident Evil 5's Gold Edition. Now, if you're interested about this, the downloadable content is able for download on February 17th, and it's followed by a retail release in March. Now, if you've been on my website, you've already found out about this a few days ago, but Microsoft is actually thinking about getting rid of the Microsoft points. Now, fans and gamers have already said that it's just bad. It's transparent, it's sleazy, and it's cheap. Now, here's the thing, here's the argument. Now, products that are on the marketplace are usually divisible by 200 points. 200, 400, 800, 1,000, But the amount that you buy in the stores are divisible by 500. That makes you buy at least 2 at a time. Or you have to buy and then save some, and then buy another one later. According to people at Microsoft, quote, "We never intended to ever mislead people. I think we want to be transparent about it, and also, it's something that we're looking at. How can we be more transparent than to let people see actual dollars?" So that is their option. They're going to trade away Microsoft points for actual money. Now, it's the thing, though, that when you look at spending 5,000 points, the points don't really click into your head that they're really expensive. But in real life, 5,000 points is close to $62. Now, whatever motivation that Microsoft has from moving to fake currency to real currency, it's definitely a good thing. Microsoft points have been it's just been a headache. A lot of the stuff around the marketplace is just annoying, but it's something that Microsoft is actually listening to their fans and trying to improve on. Now, on January 28th, a free multiplayer pack from Uncharted 2 will be released with skins from PS3 exclusives Killzone 2, Resistance 2, and Infamous. Now, PS3 owners will need 141 megabytes of hard drive space for this download. Now, when I saw this news, I wept, because I'm never going to be able to play this game. Heavy Rain's demo is supposedly going to be falling in Europe on February 11th. Now, that's just the demo. Don't get your panties in a wad and make me think that I'm saying its release. Now, if you're waiting for Green Day's Rock Band, it's not going to be the only game that HarmonX is releasing in 2010. Now, like 20 episodes ago, I said that Donnie Harrison, the son of George Harrison, is going to be on a video game producing and trying to make people play the game and actually learn how to play guitar. Well, he's been brought on for Rock Band 3. Now, they're trying to reverse the slowing sales from what they had last year, because Guitar Hero wiped them out. So look for Guitar Hero 3 later this year. At last year's E3 in Los Angeles, Microsoft announced that the first 2 downloadable maps for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 are going to be timed 360 exclusives. Now, you might be asking, timed? What do you mean? And quote, "We have a 30-day timed exclusive on Modern Warfare 2's content packs," a spokesperson of Eurogamer says. Now, they're going to be released on other platforms, but the 360 is getting the exclusives first. So you get to play it on the 360 before anybody else plays it. Now, you might be wondering, why can I do this, but this finger doesn't really move so well? Well, I jacked it up trying to block a kick when I was, sparring the other day. Haha. Now, seeing how Mass Effect 2 is releasing in 3 days, I want to share this little piece of news with you from Biowre. Now, this trilogy is not going to be the end of their franchise. Yes, 1, 2, and 3 are coming out in the trilogy format, and it's going to be the story of Commander Shepard and the Spectres and the Collectors and the Reapers and all these other Ers, but it's not going to be the end of the franchise. I'm hoping for another spin-off, maybe another trilogy, a movie, a comic book, maybe a clothing line. Not really. But it's not the end of Mass Effect, so you don't have to worry about having a drought of RPG goodness. Now, if you're a Half-Life fan, you're probably waiting for the release of Half-Life Episode 3 or just Half-Life 3. But Game Informer says that there will not be a Half-Life release in 2010. Now, Valve is busy with Left 4 Dead 2 and its downloadable content that's supposed to be coming out a little bit later, a little bit more stuff, but there's not really a release date on the next Half-Life. Now, lastly on today's show, I wanted to give you a few numbers just to roll around in your head. Now, the people from Blizzard is the famous company who made Diablo and who are, what's that game, WoW, that's the one. They were worth $7 million in 1995. In 2007, they were worth $7 billion. Now, that's a productive decade. Well, my lovely viewers, that's all for today's show. Now, I know a lot of you are asking, what about Mass Effect 2? Aren't you going to talk about that? God, you're a douchebag. You ain't even talk about something that's releasing in 3 days. I will. Tomorrow, I'm going to be, reviewing my Fizzone. And I'm going to be talking about Mass Effect 2. Now, if there's any other news that is important in that day, I'm going to try and shove that in. But if not, fuck it.